All right, people, let's get it cracking. This whole Johnny Depp thing, really interesting. First things first, I did not know that. First off, I didn't even know he was married. Let's just. I'm late on a lot of things when it comes to Johnny Depp, and I like Johnny Depp. Didn't know he was married for one. Didn't know that he was outcasted or blackballed because of domestic violence. I didn't know none of that. A lot of that slipped my head, and maybe because I'm not that interested in white America, but stuff like this I should have known. So so not only if anybody cares, but I'm catching up on this too. So there's this audio of Johnny Depp and his ex-wife, I think, Amber Heard, and they have a conversation of how abusive Amber Heard is. And when I tell you, I didn't I just listened to the bluff notes and to some of the videos and the most important parts, and you get enough in there. I feel like you don't really need to go through the whole thing. I may go through the whole thing, but I don't think I need to. So here's what I got out of this. That bitch is crazy. That bitch is crazy, and she is definitely the oppressor in that relationship. I did notice one thing. Johnny Depp always looks sad because look, I can say this: when Johnny Depp was in his heyday, and in his heyday, he never looked like that. I was noticing that he looked kind of sick, and he just looked kind of lost. And I just basically, I was like, damn, something must be wrong with it. I thought he had cancer or some shit. That's a real thought. I really thought he had cancer. But come to find out, he was in an abusive relationship. And let me tell you this, and I see, and people, take it how it goes, but, as a straight man, but, I feel like everybody has done this. I say, would you rather deal with a crazy man or a crazy woman? And I've always said, I'd rather deal with a crazy man 10 times out of 10. Here's the thing about crazy men. Like, yes, they're crazy, and yes, but here's the thing. They either go through with it, or you could talk them out of it, in my opinion. And, there's some people you can't talk out of. You can't talk everybody out of, but I feel like majority of you could talk them out of doing crazy shit. And with women, nah, there's not that much talking out of crazy shit. Matter of fact, they'll do it and then they'll blame you for it. I've seen that happen. I'm pretty sure I've had a couple of female friends that I've talked to them. It's like, y'all fucking crazy. And then I don't know. It's something about a crazy woman. It's just like, it's scary because you don't know when they pop up. A crazy nigga, they're there for some reason. Like, oh, they go so and so crazy. They go Daryl crazy ass. Oh Lord, you about to start some shit. Sometimes with females, sometimes that shit sneak up on you. Like when you getting your windows busted out of your car, it's like you don't know. It's like she sneaks in there and then busts your windows out your car. I saw this one video and it was on World Star. And now I'm not going to compare this to Johnny Depp because in my opinion, I thought they were both toxic. But at the same time, I felt like he was trying to get evidence. There was this black couple. And I guess he took her phone, but he was giggling. This girl goes straight into the kitchen, grab a big ass knife, and start slitting her fucking arm. Horizontally, not vertically, but she was just slitting her fucking arm. The shit was bleeding. She didn't flinch. Not one single time. Now, if that was me, I'd have fucking got out. And not only she did that, she said, "Why did you cut me?" Nani? Nangata. I watched a little anime, but, that shit right there, I was like, you know what? I'm gone. Now, the dude was giggling. I don't know why the fuck he was giggling, because I was like, nigga, you need to get out the fucking house. She gonna kill you. But, I've seen crazy women. For some reason, crazy women is just another level of crazy. I know a lot of dudes is like crazy, but I feel like at the same time, they can be stopped. For some reason, crazy women, they're like fucking bad guys in fucking TV shows. It's like, if they don't get you this time, they're plotting to getting you next time. It's like, I'm gonna get you, you trifling motherfucker. You know who I think is crazy? 50 Cent's baby mother. You ever just, you know what else I think is crazy? Black China's mother. Black China's mother is a whole level of fucking crazy, but I think it's just from selling pussy and all the other stuff she used to do. But that woman is batshit crazy. I don't know if anybody, like, you have to be a dumb nigga or really, really desperate to, like, want to be with someone like that. I think Black China's fucking crazy. I think that whole lineage of family is crazy. It's like a bunch of women. That's like, I'm glad I talk to women now. Like, some women, like, I appreciate them, but at the same time, it's like, I couldn't date you. Like, a couple of them was just like, I can't date. And they, like, they really asked why. I said, some of them, I said, nah, you fucking crazy. It's like, I told one girl, you would give me a fucking headache, and I might hit you. I don't like hitting women. Like, I see us fighting nonstop, and not, like, in a good way, but, like, in a unhealthy way. There's women, like, when I tell you I'm brutally honest to women, and that's probably why I'm single, I'm brutally fucking honest to women. It's like, especially if I don't want to date them, it's like, why? You're fucking crazy. I told one girl, like, I've seen you react to, like, little shit that I think is major. And the fact that I've seen you do that, it kind of turned me off. And I don't want to get into, like, a relationship like that where I do something that I feel like is minuscule and you're just fucking flipping shit about it. Because I'm like Johnny Depp. I don't want to hit a woman. I know I said, like, I said I would probably hit her, but at the same time, excuse me. But at the same time, I've been in conversations with, I need fucking chapstick after this. But at the same time, I've been in conversations with women. I've been in arguments with women where, and I've seen this too, where I have walked away. I've walked away and they follow you. And it's just aggravating. And then, like, sometimes if you don't give them the reaction they want, they do not like that. Like, I feel like there are some women that just want you to argue with them. They like that drama and all that other stuff. And I keep telling people, men, you're not really about that drama. We love peace. And Johnny Depp is the same way. I just want some peace in my house. I just want some, like he should tell you, I just want some peace in my house. I don't need all that bullshit. A lot of men are like that. When they come home, they just want some peace. Your home is supposed to be a solitude. It's not supposed to be a battlefield. And I feel like a lot of women don't understand that. Yes, there are niggas that will drive you crazy. And, like, this is on both sides. If a nigga drives you crazy where you're not getting peace in your house, you gotta move or, like, get him out the fucking house. Him or her out the fucking house. Like, y'all not good for each other. Now, here's the sad part. I know crazy women got the best sex. It's really, it's sad. Like, crazy women have the best fucking sex. Like, because they know, like, I'm crazy and let me just suck. I feel like these women know they crazy and go, let me suck his dick good enough so where that nigga would just tolerate me when I fucking go do some crazy shit. Because some niggas are like that. It's like a girl would, like, throw fucking dishes to the wall and all that other stuff, trying to aim you and all that other shit. And you're thinking to yourself, this bitch is crazy. But damn, she got a fat ass. That's why some of the prettiest girls are fucking crazy bitches. And you be like, I want to leave, but god damn that. And sometimes the pussy be good. You be like, yo, that. So you like sacrifice. A lot of men, they will sacrifice their happiness for sex and maybe a little bit of relationship. I really need to fucking find my chapstick. But in conclusion, Johnny Depp, I hope you find your happiness. I don't know if I told this story. I had a homeboy who was kind of in a similar situation. But the thing was, the girl was like 4'11", and he's like at least 6 foot, built like a fucking tank. Like, he is in shape. Nicest guy in the world though. And he used to tell me how like she abused them. Now, back then I was like, and I even told him, I was like, bro, you can like squash her. Now, I didn't want him to hit her, but it's just like, at the same time, it's like, why is she hitting on you? You're fucking, and to me, like, the guy knows Taekwondo, he knows martial arts. So, to me, if I don't want to fucking fight you, this is how you know women don't fucking care who you are. Like the nigga is 6 foot, built, and knows martial arts, and this little 4'11" midget is trying to like take his manhood and none of that shit. And I kind of looked at him too. I was like, nah, I didn't look at him as a punk, but at the same time, I was like, bro, you should. I told him she shouldn't be hitting on you, and that was just my whole thing. She should not be hitting on you because you can like one. I feel like one good swing he can kill her because she was like 90 pounds soaking wet too. So it's like I understand when dudes be like, I don't want to hit her because like look at Ray Rice. I feel like Ray Rice really didn't want to hit that girl, and look what happened. He dropped her. Hell, the same thing with Javante Davis. I believe Javante Davis shouldn't have acted the way he did at that. I feel like he lost where he was. Damn, I'm really peeling. I feel like Javante Davis really lost where he was and all that other stuff, and it's just like he didn't know where he was. But if he had like an OG with him, it probably wouldn't have done it. But yeah. In conclusion, yeah, some men like when it comes to men and abuse, it really goes underappreciated, and I don't have the correct answer to how to treat it because sometimes and I'm sorry, women, and I tell people that I do not want to put my hands on a woman, but sometimes I feel like if they want crazy, you show them crazy. I'm the type of guy that I feel like if you want crazy, I will show you crazy, and you will not like it. Maybe, and then, but I'm also like, if it's not worth it, leave the relationship, leave the house, or leave something, walk away. Get some fresh air and all that other stuff. If you don't really feel like arguing, you want some peace, you're entitled to walk away and all that other stuff. But at the same time, I feel like if they really want to show you crazy, you show you crazy. Sometimes there was relationships where I just wanted like, I love my ex, but there was sometimes where I wanted to choke the shit out of her, and I never did. I never put my hands on her, but at the same time, it was like, and I'm pretty sure she was the same way. She was like, she wanted to kill me. She was like, if I could just like kill him right now, I could probably have 2 or 3 people to stash the body, Like nobody gets on you. Nobody knows how to push your buttons better than your spouse. Let's be real. Like people would say, "Oh, you shouldn't never put your hands on your women and all that other shit." No one knows how to push your buttons better than your spouse. I've seen it from my point of view, from other people's point of view, where they say something, especially women. When women say something slick out their mouth, you can see in the men, it's like, bitch. And then, but he doesn't hit her. But he know, like, in his head, he done drop kicked her like 11 times. He done gave her every wrestling move in a book. He done sweet chin music, super kicked her and shit. It's like, trust me when I say this, men have gone through his head. Like, anybody that's been in a relationship knows it was like you wanted to do some bad things to your wife, but you really didn't because you love her. And, like, I'm not going to jail for it. So, that's just my ramble. I do feel like, but don't hit your wife. I would say that please do not put your hands on your woman's, or keep your hands to yourself. I don't care who, man or woman, woman to man to man, whoever. Keep your hands to yourself. If someone really abusing you, please go get help. Sometimes the cops, I say this all the time, therapy will work because sometimes cops just won't do it. I don't think police are really helpful when it comes to domestic violence. And especially since, like, usually the man, like, even if he didn't do it, the man usually always goes either. So that's really unfair. So, and I don't think, and look how the media, and for what I've seen and for what everybody's saying, the media was shitting on Johnny Depp. Which is really fucking sad. Because now you can see people like, oh, Amber Heard, because, people really love Johnny Depp, and I don't think people really want to believe it. So I think Johnny Depp got that leeway. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, that kind of like hurt his money. What she did really hurt his fucking money. And this is why I say women are fucking evil. I love women. I love women to the death of me, but y'all can be so fucking evil sometimes. And I think y'all know this. Stay up. So, let me try to end this because I tried to end this a couple times. Stay up, Johnny Depp. I hope you get your happiness back. I hope you get your peace of mind back. I hope you get your mojo back. I hope everything's good for you. Fuck that bitch Amber Heard. Now I don't really know much about her, but really fuck that bitch. And I don't really like calling women bitches either. So fuck her. We really. And a lot of people really, when take a lot of men serious when they say they've been abused and all that other shit. Cause that shit really, cause you don't understand how much men have to sacrifice themselves just to make a lot of other people happy. We're just natural. We do this all the time. When we're trying to make another person happy, we'll sacrifice our health and our well-being sometimes just to make the other person happy. Now, I know it works both ways, but I think men do it a lot, especially the ones that really, really loves their woman. So let me know what y'all think. After this, I'm going to go find some chapstick, put some on my lips because I ain't trying to look like an ashy nigga. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.